Now let's talk about gold. The trade I took on gold, and this week I didn't do much on gold. I didn't do much the entire week. Price. So as you can see, price broke through this week. Price broke through this structure, which is 3,500 and 500,000, even 3,500, and creating a new high. Yeah, we are making history already. All right, so let me just jump right into what I took. The trades I took and I missed. So on Monday, this is Monday's move. Monday I didn't do much on Monday, and so Tuesday I took a trade around the zone. I took a trade, the sell around this zone, which was the dumbest thing I've ever done. Yeah, so what I learned is that why did I take this trade? Why did I take this sell? And why I shouldn't consider taking this sell again. First of all, this was my thought process, or this was what I was thinking about during the trade session. Okay. I looked at this as a breakout. But I didn't consider these levels. And these levels as what? A place where price wants to come and take out the buys. The buys on Monday. The buys on Monday and Tuesday Asian session. I didn't consider that. So I took this one as a sell, as a break of structure, which was the dumbest thing I did. But we all learn from our mistake. Then I'll not repeat it again. And what I also considered was, I considered this as a break of structure. Then after that, considering this as a trend. So you can see a trend over here. So immediately price broke through this trend. I was like, okay, cool. Price has broken through this trend. Then that means price will come and tap this zone. So I got my entry around this zone. This side. Got my entry around this side. And I was targeting the low. Because I knew that, okay, we are in a bullish market. So I targeted the low. This low. I was targeting this low. Just some short sells, which made me miss the entire buys. And I'm not going to concentrate on any sells anymore. I'm just going to fix my mind on buys because we are on all-time highs. All right, so after that I took a loss. You can see clearly that I took a loss. Price went straight into hit my SL, which was cool, no problem. So first of all, what I need to consider is, or the lesson I learned from it was, I learned that, okay, we came all the way to come and tap this zone. And if you look clearly at the candles, you can see that the candles were not that strong to do what, to break through this or to come down massively. You can see that the candle, after this touch, the candles wasn't that strong to me personally. To me, you can see that this produced one candle, and one candle, we had 1, 2, 3 candles breaking this, just this one candle. So you can see clearly that there was no volume for the buy, there's no volume for the sell, sorry. Then after that, you can see that price came all the way down because price wanted to come and take all the sells from here, this side, 1, 2, 3, and this was the last zone. And you can see a demand zone over here. A clear demand zone over here. And price came to tap here neatly on 8 a.m. Tuesday. So demand zone, you have your demand zone check, you have your break of structure to check. and overall we are in a bullish trend, so no need to even analyze on that. Then we would have taken our entry here. Consider our entry here. Or if let's say we miss this trade here, we miss this entry here, and let's say we are considering on trading around New York session, what I should have considered also is another entry just using fair value gap here. Just this fair value gap and just buying from here. This was what I was supposed to consider, but I end up not missing this trade because I took a loss here, and I was a bit emotional because I wanted to pass a challenge. I wanted to pass a challenge, so I was a bit emotional, so I had to check my emotions and all those things. That's why I took this sell, because in normal I'll not take these sells. I'm too I was like, nah, what the hell, why did I do that? But you don't have to beat yourself, you just have to like correct yourself and just move on. So I did good push-ups on this, because this is an amateur mistake for me to do this side. Sorry, this is an amateur mistake. So if I had missed this entry here, the next entry was to use this fair value gap, because fair value gap is used for continuation entry. So they'll leave a gap here, then they'll come and tap inside and go to the upside. But it's all good. It's all good. Missing moves on gold is all good. And yeah. And the next trade I missed was this side. This side too. After this break of structure, we all coming back to the downside again. So yeah, that was the actual move for the day on Wednesday. Nothing massive or nothing crazy. Then on Thursday too, nothing massive. On Thursday to nothing massive, nothing really. Then on Friday too, I didn't watch the market. So gold for this week, for the past week, I didn't get anything on gold. Alright, so let me move to the next pair, which was US30. You can see this is US30. I took a trade around this zone. I took a buy here. Alright, so let me just go through how I pictured this. Let me turn off this indicator. Okay, so first of all, like I always do, I use the higher time frame to do what, to identify the zone I'm interested in. So first of all, I got a zone here. Price came to tap this zone. And rejected. So the rejection gave me a clue that okay, this zone is a very strong zone that price could use to continue the buys. If you can see clearly, you can see that we have a break of structure here, so we are still in buys. Overall trend is what? Buys. We are in a bull run, so overall trend is bull run. So you can see we have a break of structure here, and price came down here, went up again, and now finally price came down to tap this zone, and I saw a rejection here. I was like, okay, I'm interested in this rejection. And after that, I move on to the 30 minutes. So the 30 minutes, I got another break of structure here, and I was looking for a demand zone. I didn't get any other demand zone than this, only this and this. At first, I was contemplating whether to take a trade here, because I was seeing some trend be like that. Yeah, I was seeing a trend, but I didn't take the trade over there. So I just disciplined myself and I took a buy here. And if you take a close look, you can see that there is a price that gave me strong confirmation. This is the price, 4,500. and price rejected this zone. Very, very interesting. You can see price has rejected the zone, 4,500 very, very well, and then rallied to the upside. So my target was here, and I enjoyed so much profit on this trade, and it was very, very, very beautiful. And so that was the first trade I took with where I ended up in profit. Then I took this one to the second trade on BTC. So I took the second trade on BTC, the same clue, but this time around I didn't go to the daily time frame because I didn't see anything on the daily time frame, but just using the smaller time frame. Alright, so as you can see that price came down all the way to this side. From here, this candle came all the way to this side and rejected this side, but I bought from this side, and I didn't add any good confirmation from the daily time frame. I just went straight to the H1. Yeah, I think it was the 30 minutes rather. So the 30 minutes time frame, spotted my zone here. Because I had a break of structure here, and I didn't risk much because I didn't get the daily time frame the higher time frame. I just used the 1 hour and the 30 minutes to take this trade, and my stop loss was below this side, and my take profit 1:3, beautiful 1:3. I was doubting this trade, but I took it anyway, and I made a profit. I made reasonable amount. Yeah, so I think that is all for this trade. So on gold, we didn't take any trade. On US30, we took only one trade on Wednesday, and on this trade too, I took it on Thursday. Then Friday was just holding this trade to hit TP. And US32, I didn't take any trade on Friday. Gold too, I didn't take any trade on Friday. Yeah.